When people who are writing a book for their business to show their expertise and share their knowledge go asking on Facebook in particular, which of these book titles do you like best? They have just destroyed their expertise and authority, and here's why. Firstly, it is very likely they'll get loads of people commenting and making new title suggestions instead of choosing between the ones you posted. Now, I've seen this happen with over 100 different new title suggestions on just one post. You ask, you get answers, but not necessarily the ones you're after. Secondly, most of the people who offer their opinion on your book title are not the people you are writing the book for. And thirdly, you are the authority on what your book is about. So how can other people know what the book title should be when they don't even know what the book is about and if it is written for them? So in other words, imagine you are getting generic answers like someone who asks, what is the best marketing? Now, you know immediately that question cannot be answered unless you know what is to be marketed and who to. The following three issues arise when people who write a book go asking other people for their opinion on their title, and each of these issues creates a different outcome for how the finished book will be received in the market, and one of them can even make your book completely invisible. So let's have a look at these three issues one by one. Firstly, your book title must be chosen before you start writing even just one word for your book. And here's why. The title of a book attracts the reader. It is not the cover color or the graphic design. It is the title. Color and design, picture or graphics are open to interpretation by each person, by who they are. For example, when I see a butterfly picture, it probably means something very different to me than it does to you. But when a book title it says 77 gardening tips for fruit and vegetable gardeners, we both know exactly what that book is about. And I know that that's a book for me because I love growing fruit and vegetables. With an unclear book title, you cannot attract people to want to buy it because they don't know what the book is about. And that takes us to the second issue. The book title determines what goes into the book. Let's use that example again, 77 gardening tips for fruit and vegetable gardeners. Now with that title, you know exactly what you're going to write about, and that are tips about growing fruit and vegetables. Now for this reason, the book title must be chosen before the writing of the book starts. For example, my clients have two big benefits from deciding on their book title before they start writing. Number one, the book title makes it clear what is to go into the book, and therefore we can also lay out and name the chapters of the book. And number two, when my clients have a book title and start the chapter layout, they are clear on what exactly is to go into each chapter. They may even already have content that can be the basis of a chapter, and therefore it becomes super fast to write the book. Now, there is no months or years of thinking about what to write or what to write next. My clients know exactly what needs to be written for each chapter, and the book can be fully written in a matter of weeks. Now, some of my clients have done this in as short a time as 3 weeks. So not having a title for the book from the very beginning makes the entire writing process slow and tedious. The third issue people who write a book for their business to show their expertise and attract clients have without a title at the start is they have no clear idea what outcome they want to achieve with their book. Yes, they want to show their expertise, but what is that going to look like? For example, showing your expertise may be that you wish to enter an industry you have not yet got clients from but would like to. This is what Elise wanted to achieve. Now, her book on losing weight without dieting and living healthy to stay alert was written particularly for executives who are stressed and lack time for exercise and eating well. Elise wanted to get her foot in the door to companies who work with executives and their staff on keeping health and well-being under stress. Her book opened those doors for her. I've seen loads of people write a book without a clear outcome in mind and start writing without a title. And then after they published their book, it stayed invisible because the title did not attract the right reader, the one that would be an ideal client for the writer. So starting your book with a clear outcome in mind and getting the book title in place before writing starts so the book chapter framework can make the writing process fast is a major part of what I help people to do. So that you are not only seen as the expert, but you are also attracting a steady stream of prospects who are ready to want to work with you because they've read your book. Let me know if you need help. My 6-week small group program gives you a start to finish complete framework from planning and writing through to publishing and marketing, including editing, layouts, formatting, everything. We leave nothing out. The investment for this start to end expert status book program is mid-4 figures, which compared to the time, energy, and money spent trying to figure this all out on your own, particularly the expense of having a book that stays invisible once published, is a total no-brainer. If you're interested, simply contact me directly.